What is up, everybody? Tyler here with TCGU University, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction video, kind of. So here's the thing. Um, these characters, the rest of these Street Fighter DLC characters, or downloadable content characters, all came out um, on our ways to Worlds this year, which was like a month ago. But because they all came out when we were at Worlds or literally on the car ride down there, um, and we're all really impatient, we just couldn't hold it in. We read all the characters and we spoiled it for ourselves without doing a reaction video on it. But we really like doing these videos and I think they're fun. So we're going to, instead, I'm going to give you my thoughts about the characters. Um, just cursory thoughts about them and read you the cards so that we still have all these videos for kids in the future if you come back and you want to watch all of them just to have fun with it. Then there's there for you. On top of that, this video is a little bit later than it probably should be. Sorry. So current day, you're not able to pre-order any of these cards, but you still are going to be able to buy them come April 3rd. So these are cards are all going to be available to play April 3rd. And if the other two DLC packs that came before this are anything to go off of, Jasco will probably have a bunch left over that you can just buy directly from them. So you'll be able to get this still without the pre-order, but just make sure you do that, I don't know, eventually, because they're not going to be there forever, and they are only doing a, like all of the DLC packs, they're just doing a one-time run with it. So they've printed it all already. So now it's just your job to buy them, and you're going to want to because some of these cards are actually pretty insane. But that's the gist of why these are coming out now. So let's just jump right into it. First, C.Viper. She is a 628. She has fire, good, and order. All cool symbols. Fire and good share a few good symbols together. Because of like Jet and other characters. So that's a good symbol combination. Her first ability is Response. After the combat phase begins, reveal the top card of your deck. You may discard one card and draw one card. Now that's an insane ability right off the bat. Being able to basically be a 7-hander with 28 life is really good. And you get to do that on both turns. So you're kind of an 8-hander actually. Because you just get rid of the thing that you don't need to hopefully pick up something good. Or just give yourself knowledge, which is like awesome because she's a spy. Isn't that so fun? Her second ability, E. Once per turn, your EX or stun attack gets +1 damage for each of your opponent's committed foundations. Awesome on a stun character. And then her last ability, E. Your charge attack gets stun 2. Now, I really like C.Viper, actually. I think she's really cool. I mainly only like her, though, because she has the good symbol, and Blanca has the good symbol, and he deals with charge attacks. And I really like Blanca. He's like my favorite character. That's why I got him up there. I can't see where I'm pointing, but my little guy's up there. So that's why I mostly like C.Viper. There's a part I'm going to talk about later why I don't like it, but that's my reason for liking her. I also just like stun as an ability. I like it a lot. So like being able to give stun 2 on all your attacks is really good. And having all that stun 2, be able to give one attack a lot of damage is also really cool. But that's sort of one thought about her. Sorry, I'm trying to find her attack, which is what we're about to talk about. Burst time. It is a 4/2. It has charge, multiple 3, stun 1, combo, stun. It's a 2 high for 4, 2 low block. Sorry, we got to mention that. C.Viper Enhance. This is the part I don't like. Multiple copies of the attack, gain charge for the rest of the turn. Doesn't need to be C.Viper Enhance. Could be Blanca Enhance and it'd be perfect. And then Combo Enhance. This attack could add the top 3 cards of your deck to your momentum. This card is actually like insane. I love this card for C.Viper. Because this just says that you get to stun their entire board. Because like this is stun 1 and then stun 2 and then stun 2 3 more times. So you're stunning 9 base on top of the fact that you comboed off of 2 stun abilities. So this last attack is going through no matter what. And then if you have any speed buff, it's going to be like hella big. And also, so this is my this is what I would build C.Viper off of at first glance. Fire is getting back Robot Masters. Now, for all of my new kids out there, Robot Masters says it is a Mega Man card. And it says, check a 4, your 4 damage attack gets stun 1 and +1 damage. This attack is 4 damage, and giving it stun 1 makes it a stun 4 attack, because C.Viper gives it stun 2. And then if you play it with all other fire attacks that only have 4 damage, you're guaranteeing stunning out their entire board, which is really good after a multiple 3 attack on the last one, pumping it for +8 damage. After 12 damage just went through is really good because they're going to want to hold something to block that last attack. So you're really going to have like a fun time doing that. And it's also another +9 damage because +1 damage on top of that because Robot Masters does not say printed. I believe it just says this 4 damage attack. So first enhance, check, give it stun 1 +1 damage, and then pump its damage is really, really good. Besides that, I don't like the fact that it is C.Viper enhance, only because I would love under Blanca to give all the multiple charge, just to give them like 2/2. But that's just like me because Blanca is my favorite Street Fighter character, and I want my boy to like get some things, you know? Like he's pretty good already just because of how generic he is. But like I want to actually be able to play him, and I'm not able to because he sucks. Let's move on to the foundation. It's a SIN Battlesuit. It is a 2/5 no block. It has response commit after your opponent plays an action card. Commit one of their assets or foundations. Pretty all right. Assets or foundations. I don't know if I said action there or not. That's real good because like assets right now are real big. Like Soul Calibur made assets like actually playable. So like selectively committing one or selectively committing a foundation that you don't like is real good. It kind of sucks that they have to play an action for you to do it, which is like like not everybody's playing actions, especially with assets being so good. And then second ability, R flip. Your stun after a stun ability is played, this attack is +X or -X speed. X equals the stun rating on the attack, playable while committed. Now that is why this card is insane and doesn't have a block. Because this says that for damage attack, or that last multiple that you just gave +8 damage, you now get a flip and give it another +2 damage because it has stun 2 on it because it has charge and you're a C.Viper. So it's a 4 high for 12, 13 after 12 damage. And they're like just not gonna be able to block it because their entire board is gonna be stunned out. And then if you have multiple of these out, it's all playable while committed. So who cares if you have to commit them? You can just slam them out and then wait, and then commit all 3 to pass your checks. So you just played an attack after 2 others, and then you just flip 3, give it +6 damage. You're golden. You're amazing. But yeah, that's sort of my thoughts on C.Viper. Is she? I think she's pretty good. There's not a whole ton of charge attacks under her symbols. Just because charge isn't like it's a represented enough keyword, but there's not a lot of characters that like specifically deal with her or deal with charge besides like Blanca under good. So like there's not a lot of direct support for it. But now there kind of is. So that's real cool. And it's And now this means that any charge attack in the future that comes out under these 3 symbols, you can just like slap it in her and it'll be probably pretty good. So yeah, those are my thoughts on C.Viper. I'd play her under fire specifically for Robot Masters because that seems like a whole ton of fun. It also means that you get to give anything. It doesn't have to like you give any attack stun 1 and then any attack gets plus damage. But yeah, tell me your thoughts on how you would play C.Viper. I haven't super looked into it. I just kind of dabbled with that a little bit. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And come back for the other character reactions that, or not reactions, but talkabouts that I'm going to be doing on the other 2 characters that came out in this DLC pack. Again, this DLC is not available for pre-order anymore at time of recording, but it will be playable April 3rd, and you can still buy them from the Jasco website. So make sure you do that because Ibuki's crazy. Spoiler alert for the next video. But anyways, thank you all for watching and have a wonderful night.